More than 400,000 Israeli soldiers have now been mobilized, and security cabinet officials say they've been given the go-ahead to move into Gaza to begin their mission of destroying Hamas.
The army has green light. It needs, and I'm not going to discuss over the media, the Israeli military plans. It's not a political question. It's the Israeli government made a decision, gave green light to the army, wiped them out.
The question now is, when will it happen? We take you to the front lines with a member of the IDF Special Forces. He's a major in the Israeli army, and we are only using his first name for his protection and the protection of his family. Nimrod, thank you for joining us.
Thank you very
Major,
much.
now that the IDF has that green light to begin a ground mission in Gaza, what are we going to see in this next phase of the war once that mission begins?
Listen, I can't really talk or say any specific about what's going to happen in the go-ahead. But definitely, I want to talk about the occurrence that led us to do what we call justice, act of justice, not just towards Israel, but also to the world. Because when what we were taught, when evil is taking place in the world, now it's here in Israel. Next time it will be in other places in the world. But definitely, I cannot talk about specific of the ground entry into Gaza.
To follow up, that some former IDF leaders have actually suggested there may not be a ground incursion into Gaza, or that it may not be a, quote, full invasion. Do you agree with either of those statements?
Again, I cannot go into any specifics here. I do trust both the Israel government collaborating with other forces here in the region, and definitely I trust the IDF to do the right thing and the best thing, both for Israel and, again, for the region and for the world. Hamas.
Now, clearly, it's a very complicated situation in Gaza. Sorry.
I'm saying Hamas has proven to us what evilness is. I got to woke up Saturday morning of October 7th and not realizing what I am. Am I a concerning father of two young boys? Or I am now a special forces soldier that needs to run to the south and defend innocent, truly innocent people from being massacred, raped, and murdered in the most horrific ways. I decided to leave my kids at home and to drive south and save people. I witnessed with my own eyes what Hamas had done. And what I'm saying, Israel has every right that exists to fight this evilness and to annihilate from the region.
Nimrod, you talk about leaving your family at home, but you will be aware that there are families in Gaza who may find themselves in the firing line. Are you prepared? Because this is going to be a really difficult situation inside Gaza. Hamas operatives in these civilian neighborhoods. How possible is it going to be for you to avoid civilian casualties?
Number one, James, I want to say that I'm really sorry for this situation in Gaza. I'm really sorry for them. But there is only one organization to blame, one entity to blame, and this is Hamas. Hamas had launched the most horrific terror attack, one of the most horrific one in history, mankind history, definitely against Israel, but also in the world, and they are the only one to blame. And I want to say one more thing. I am a soldier in reserve for more than 20 years. Israel, from time to time, proven itself to be a moral army. We think 10 times, we have our best minds in labs preparing the correct way to harm only the people that are proven to be terrorists, and not striking in any case civilian. Sometimes it gets to a point when we risk our lives as Israeli army soldiers, even reserves, will risk our lives in order not to harm civilian people. This is our Jewish values. This is what we have been taught, and this is the way we are acting until today, every day, every moment.
And Nimrod, we know that the goal here is to take out the terrorists, but we also know that you want to save those hostages. And we have reported on the small raids conducted by special forces to take out certain Hamas cells in Gaza, to destroy weapons, to try and get any type of intel on where those hostages are and how to get them out. Can you tell us how that's going in any non-classified way that you can? And tell us if you do believe you are going to be able to bring at least some, if not all, of those hostages home safely.
Again, also here, I cannot go into specifics. I can tell you that in our both Jewish life and in our IDF, we have values that we cherish. One of them, you never leave someone behind, never, in any case. And that's the way we were taught, that's the way we were raised. And also here, I want to send a message to the prisoners, to the people, the Israeli civilians who got kidnapped. We're thinking about you day and night. I haven't slept in a good way for 2 weeks already. All of us here in Israel are thinking about you. We are doing everything in our power to get you back in any channels that we have, not just military ones. That's all I can say. We will not rest
the attack
until
on
you will come back.
Nimrod, the attack on Saturday took Israel by surprise, took the intelligence services by surprise. Are you satisfied that Israeli intelligence knows what's in store for you when you go into Gaza? Presumably they didn't know about its offensive capabilities. How can you be sure what it has in its defensive capabilities? And paint a picture of what you are likely to come across, what Hamas has waiting for you in Gaza.
Israel has the best intel in the world. I know. It's hard to say it after what happened on Saturday. I trust the Israeli intel forces. I can say that when there is a force that wants to harm you, history taught us this. When there is a force that from the moment they wake up till the moment they go to sleep want to harm you, when from the moment you are a little child, you are raised to hate Israel for values of hate, of course you will manage to do that. You will manage to go bypass any intel forces that you can imagine. Man will is so strong. And I want to say in that note, when I fought on Saturday morning trying to save lives of innocent people, I was a civilian doing that, not just not as an army reservist soldier. I witnessed something that I knew for a long time, but it was very clear to me back then. There is two sides. One side, the Israeli side, who wish and dream for peace, for optimism, for life, for dignity. And there is one side that cherish death, that cherish destruction, that brings destruction. Fundamentalism, extremist, you need to choose a side. And that's what I'm doing. I'm choosing a side that asks for peace, for life, for optimism.
Major Nimrod, thank you.
Hi everyone, George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.